Logan Elm Lady Braves, they are 8-1 on the season and really a solid basketball team, so it's quite a challenge tonight. This is Dan Morrow along with my buddy Pete Wilson. And Pete, hope you had a nice holiday season over Christmas, and Happy New Year's to you also.
Absolutely. Right back at you, brother. Had a nice Christmas and looking forward to a new year, and hope our Jackson basketball teams, both boys and girls, start the new year off right. And Jackson has a chance to end the old year very good if they can find a way to upset this Logan Elm team, because they're a good one.
They are a good team. It's an 8-1 Logan Elm team coming into tonight's contest. They have 3 players that score in double figures. One young lady scoring right at 22 points a game. They average about 62 points a game offensively, so it will be a challenge for our Iron Ladies, but they have a good game plan. Speaking of that game plan, we have an opportunity here to move on to the Coach Chad Carpenter pregame show. We'll get his thoughts on tonight's contest. And myself, Dan Morrow. Tonight's show is sponsored once again by Shuard Folks Insurance, proudly representing Ohio Mutual Insurance Company and McDonald's of Jackson, Wellston, Oak Hill, and Vinton County. You know what they say, McDonald's, I'm loving it. Coach, Happy New Year. Last time we talked, a great win against the Chillicothe Cavaliers. The Ironmen pulled out and probably was their most complete game of the year, definitely their best defensive effort.
Yeah, I thought our Chillicothe game, everything kind of clicked offensively and defensively, and that was just a good win to get over our conference rival that night.
Since you've played, since we've been on the air with you, you have played against the very good Alexander team just last Saturday. 6-3 Alexander comes in against our Iron Ladies, and my gosh, night and day of first half and second half, but probably played some of our best basketball the first half in that one.
Yeah, I don't think there's any question. That was our best half of basketball in the first half on Saturday. Ended up leading 36-21 at halftime, scored the first 3 points of the third quarter. And then their pressure really got to us. We shot the ball really well in the first half, played really good defense, forced a lot of turnovers, and then third quarter things went south and kind of steadied the ship in the fourth quarter. But, we were trailing. We were tied at one point in the fourth quarter, down 1, had a few possessions to take the lead, and just never could get back over the hump. Had to foul there at the end, so it got away from us, and we ended up losing by 8 points. But super proud of our effort Saturday. Disappointed in the result, but super proud of our effort against a team that probably not many people gave us a shot against.
Boy, and I would have to say Alexander won the game because they made free throws.
Yeah, they did. 16 for 18 from the free throw line. We were 9 for 18, so that's kind of been a little bit of our Achilles heel so far. It's getting better. It's trending upward, but we do have to make them, and, hopefully we start tonight.
We talk about the improvement from last year to this year. We're almost halfway through the season. We are scoring so many more points, 50 points the other night against Alexander. That's a great effort. We've got 4 main scorers on the team. Sydney averaging double figures, a little over 10 points. Lil Mapes is 7 points. Jayla Montgomery, 6.1 points. And Lauren Walburn, 7 points. Offensively, things are much improved.
They are, and that's a testament to the girls' work ethic. We've put a lot of time in and put a lot of shots up in the off season and during practice. So the girls have dedicated to getting better offensively. So we're seeing the results. Like I said, it maybe hasn't showed up in the win column quite yet, but we watched some film from last year compared to this year, and the girls kind of laughed at just how far they've come in 13 months.
Well, really, in your 10 games, it's been a pretty tough schedule.
It really has, and it doesn't get any easier tonight. But, McLean and Hillsborough in our league, who we're going to see again, probably competes with anybody in southeastern Ohio. Waverly's got a really nice record. Vinton County's got a good record. Alexander's got a good record. So there's really no nights off, and tonight is obviously one of those nights that, is going to be a tough one as well.
Well, speaking of tonight, Logan Elm comes to Jackson High School. We obviously have this one on the broadcast schedule. And once again, testament to a tough schedule, but Logan Elm comes into tonight's contest with an 8-1 record.
Yeah, we've got a few common opponents. They have played Waverly. They've played McLean, won both of those games. That's McLean's only loss this year. They played them first game of the season. and had a real nice win at McLean, actually. So, they're led by two really good senior guards in Kiki Ingram and Kimmy Petty, who probably, I think, are 4-year varsity starters and, some of the better guards we're going to see all year.
So I can call her Kiki on the radio? Is that what she goes as? I saw Kiana, but Kiana Ingram coming into tonight's contest, and you've told me about her. She's well known, but my gosh, she's averaging right at 22 points a game. That's a lot of points, but it's a bunch of points in girls basketball.
Yeah, she is a great all-around player. She's a Rio Grande commit. I've been fortunate enough to watch her since, I believe, the 3rd or 4th grade when she played some AAU ball with Sydney. Just a very smart player, handles the ball real well, shoots it real well. Obviously, if you average 20 points a game, you do a lot well offensively. So we'll have our hands full with her tonight, but, we may have a couple tricks up our sleeve.
We're looking forward to that. Now, tough thing when you've got a girl that scores 22 points again, she normally dominates, but gosh, they got 2 other young ladies that are averaging double figures.
Yeah. You can't just focus on her. Like I said, the Petty girl is an outstanding shooter, and then the other one, the Ray girl, she is new to Logan Elm this year, and we've seen her in the past, and she's a really nice player too. So, they're going to spread us thin defensively, but, we're a pretty good defensive team. We have a few really good defensive players that I think match up pretty well with them.
They average right at 63 points a game offensively. We average right about 40. So game plan for that, you probably don't want to go up and down the court continually with them.
No, they want to play fast. They're going to extend their pressure out into the 3-quarter, possibly full court. They're going to jump some passing lanes, try to get a lot of stuff in transition, and our goal is to turn it into maybe not necessarily a half-court game, but we don't need the score getting up into the 60s. We'd like to keep them under 40, 45 points a game or tonight, and then if we can hold their big 3 to about 30, then we'll be in it late in the 4th quarter.
How do you visualize this one taking place?
I think the tone will be set early on if we can control the defensive end, or actually the offensive end, with our taking care of the basketball. That will help our defense. I think we'll be able to slow them down defensively. So we just have to take care of the basketball on offense. I feel good about the looks that we're going to get on the offensive end. And like you've said, we're shooting the ball a lot better. So I do anticipate us getting some good looks tonight. Just got to make sure we take care of the basketball.
Certainly looking forward to this one, Coach. Going to wish you the very best of luck. We will talk to you in the postgame show.
Look forward to it. Go Iron Ladies.
Stay tuned for more pregame activities with the best stat man this side of the Mississippi River. That's Mr. Pete Wilson and myself, Dan Morrow.
Iron City Implement at the corner of Broadway and Water Streets in Jackson is your one-stop spot for keeping your life on track and moving. Whether it's home or commercial, Iron City Implement has you covered with quality Napa brand auto parts and more. They have all the tools to make that job easier and done right. Milwaukee-powered tools, gas-powered generators, tools and parts and products you may have never even thought you needed. Need a special part you just can't seem to find anywhere else? There's a good chance that you'll find it at Iron City Implement.
Good people bring good people.
At Buckeye Construction and Restoration, it's the foundation of our projects and our company. What started in a garage with 2 people and a dream now employs over 100 with offices locally in Wellston, Waterford, and Cincinnati. BCR offers competitive salaries, professional development opportunities, and an employee referral bonus program. Join one of the fastest growing companies in the Midwest by calling 833-775-1595 or visit bcrmco.com to apply. BCR, preserving our history with the hands of craftsmen.
Robotic surgery, advanced imaging, cutting-edge cancer care, and integrated telehealth. These are several state-of-the-art technologies available at Holzer Health System. Our game-changing advancements provide quality outcomes, which means you return to living your life sooner. With innovative technologies close to home, we are taking local health care to the next level. When it comes to your health, think Holzer first.
Need furniture, appliances, electronics, mattresses? Jackson's Rent to Own has you covered. No credit checks, flexible payment plans, and fast delivery, so you can enjoy what you want when you want it. From big screen TVs to comfy sofas, brand name washers and dryers, and now a great selection of tires to keep you rolling. We make it easy to own the things you love. Come see us today at Jackson's Rent to Own, 427 East Main Street, where you get more for your money and a smile with every deal.
It's time to rent to own. Apple City Wholesalers in Jackson, you'll never pay retail. Score 40 to 70% off name brand items, usually 50 to 60% or more. Don't miss their popular Facebook Live sales Sunday through Thursday at 5 p.m. featuring 60 to 70 items each night, all brand new or priced lower than in-store prices. From tools and toys to fashion and home goods, you'll save big. Like and follow Apple City Wholesalers on Facebook or stop by in person. Apple City Wholesalers, your budget-friendly shopping destination.
When your vehicle or semi finds itself stuck on the road, call the rescue team at Angles Garage and Wrecker Service located at 10992 Chillicothe Pike in Jackson. Call Angles Garage and Wrecker Service at 577-3636. Let's hook up.
Step into the charm of Archinetti's, located in a beautiful 1800s colonial-style house at 181 East Main Street in Jackson. Open Tuesday through Saturday with 3 daily off-the-menu lunch and dinner specials. Archinetti's prides itself in providing you with a fresh and delicious homemade meal each and every time. Archinetti's, where history meets great food.
Good people bring good people.
At Buckeye Construction and Restoration, it's the foundation of our projects and our company. VCR offers competitive salaries, professional development opportunities, and an employee referral bonus program. Visit VCRMCO.com to apply. VCR, preserving our history with the hands of craftsmen.
This factory has walls, but there's no ceiling.
Here, my ideas matter.
Join a team where you can use your unique talents to grow both personally and professionally. Apply today at belisiofoods.com/careers. That's BELLISIO foods.com/careers.
Ryan Moore Construction specializes in turnkey construction, room additions, kitchen and bathroom remodels, as well as residential and commercial roofing. They also do silicone and acrylic roof coverings. Call today for a free estimate, 740-418-6140.
Dave's and Son Cleaning Service wants you to know that there is a simple solution to all your cleaning needs. Call Dave's and Son Cleaning Service at 286-4280. No, really, that's the solution. They don't cut corners, they clean them.
Your 401k is likely one of your most important assets. Edward Jones can help you understand how your retirement assets fit into your entire retirement picture. Contact me, Chad Niddle, your Jackson Edward Jones financial advisor, at 740-286-4872.
ERA Martin & Associates is your local connection to buying and selling real estate. They have a team of great agents ready to help you not only find a property, but actually buy it. There are a lot of steps involved in buying or selling real estate, and it's important to work with an agent you trust to guide you through. ERA Martin & Associates, with offices in Jackson and Wellston, wishing all of our local athletes great success.
A special thanks to Henderson's Western Store for sponsoring our ground camera. Your support helps make all of this possible. Thank you, Henderson's. Craving bold flavor, Hometown Hibachi grows up sizzling steak, chicken, shrimp, and more with rice, noodles, veggies, and sushi rolls. Call 740-253-5275 or visit us at 319 Broadway Street in Jackson. Open Monday through Saturday, 11 to 7. Hometown Hibachi. Hibachi done hometown style.
Home, it's your sanctuary. It's pajamas at noon and cookies in the oven. It's fingerprints on the wall and heights measured in a doorway. It's the one place in the world that you know better than. Visit VCNBFamily.bank for our construction special. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Need a ride for any occasion? Choose Jackson Transportation, serving Jackson County and beyond with safe, reliable, and affordable service since 1995. Call 740-288-2091 and arrive in style.
When life throws you the unexpected, you need some.
Junior averages right at 13.4 points per game, but listen.
You've been watching the Jackson Sports Network, brought to you by Rent to Own, live on Total Media Sports YouTube.
Everything. Kimmy Petty, one of the two outstanding senior guards that Coach Carpenter talked about. She is a senior, 11 points per game, 4 rebounds per game. Been playing that position for a number of years now. Kiki Ingram, the offensive star for this team from Logan Elm, averages 21.7 points per game, 3 assists and 3 steals. Kennedy Goff, one of their better rebounders. She's 6 points a game and 6 rebounds a game. She is a senior. And Malia Gardner is a junior, and don't have any stats on her, but that is the starting 5 for Coach Mike Schultz, who is in charge of this Logan Elm Lady Braves. Jackson Ironladies obviously will start their same starting 5 as normal. Junior Lillian Mapes, as we mentioned her, averaging 5 steals per contest. Senior Sydney Carpenter, our leading scorer. And let's be honest, when she has good games, the Ironladies either win or are right in that contest. Jalen Montgomery, who's been probably as consistent as anybody for Coach Carpenter this year. She averages 6 points a game, but 7 rebounds and leads this team in rebounding. Lauren Walburn, a 7-point-per-game scorer, and when she shoots the ball well and makes some big shots, we are much better. And the freshman, Lakin Saunders, getting the nod tonight for our Iron Ladies. We had a pregame with the Jackson JVs, and it was Logan Elm coming away with a victory. Final score 30-17. But our JV once again playing much, much, much better basketball. Pete Wilson, minutes away from tonight's start.
Right, well, we watched, of course, you and now Hayden Milliken introducing the starting lineup for Logan Elm. I will say this, they're not big. Looks like 5 guards out there almost, but just looking at them.
Well, that's, when you score that many points, you usually have some pretty nice skill players, and that's what Logan Elm, obviously their top players are at the guard position. Unless there's something wrong with our system, Pete Wilson, I would say the listening audience could hear Hayden Milliken pretty soundly on the introduction of the starting lineups.
That's never a problem. I don't know whether the public address system was on or not.
He doesn't need it. Okay, Iron Ladies are huddled around Coach Chad Carpenter. They'll break that huddle. We'll step to the center jump circle. Jumping tonight for the Iron Ladies will be Jalen Montgomery, as she always does. The tallest of the Lady Braves will be Kennedy Groff. She does lead them in rebounds, averaging 6 a game. And we are ready to start the last girls basketball game of this 2025 season. Tip is controlled by the Jackson Iron Ladies. Sydney Carpenter out top, throws it over to Saunders on the right wing. Looks like a 2-3 zone by the Lady Braves. In the corner is Walburn. We're down in the right corner. Nice pass inside to Mapes. She kicks it back out. Ball is kicked by Logan Elm, and Jackson will take it out on the side. Logan Elm will play some man-to-man, but Coach Carpenter did say they like their zone defense.
Extended, too, with pressure.
Mapes with the ball, drives down the lane, gets a shot up, no good. A lot of contact in there, no whistle blows. Here comes Palin Ray down the floor quickly. Her shot's up, no good. Jayla Montgomery does what she does best and pulls down a defensive rebound. Down the left side now, Lil Mapes in the corner. Lakin Saunders back top to Sydney Carpenter. Her 3 off the rim, long rebound fought for, bounces off one of the legs of the Iron Ladies. It will be Logan Elm basketball. Jackson's going to open up with a little full court pressure here, a 1-2-1-1 zone trap. And looks like the Lady Braves throw it away around midcourt. It'll be Jackson basketball.
Right, and that chalk that up to defense there is a bad pass, and Jackson gets the ball right back.
Haven't really got a good look at the Jackson defense, but Coach Carpenter said he was going to give a little different look tonight. Walburn with the ball down in the corner. There's Saunders. She drives the baseline, kicks it across the baseline to Montgomery. Her shot's up. Oh, it hangs on the rim and just comes off. Rebound down to Groff. Groff gets it to Ray. Ray into the lane, kicks it back out to Petty. Now down in the corner to Gardner. Back up top to Palin Ray. One of the 3 players for Logan Elm scoring at the double figures for the season. There's a long 3 attempt. Rebound comes down to Sydney Carpenter. Sydney pushes it past midcourt, inside the circle, in the lane. Her mid-range jump shot's up and good, and the Iron Ladies have the first bucket in this contest. Pass against the zone trap. They get it to Gardner. Over to Ray. A long 3 attempt. Bounces around. No good. Lauren Walburn with the rebound. Good start so far for our Iron Ladies.
Jackson getting the defensive rebound, so necessary when Logan Elm does miss.
There's a nice pass into Saunders. Her shot's no good, but looks like a jump ball. Possession arrow in favor of Logan Elm on the rebound. And Jackson stays in that zone trap. Full court. Lil Mapes up on top of the zone. They get a quick double team. There's the ball's deflected. They get it across midcourt to Palin Ray. She's at the top of the key. Kicks it inside to Gardner. But nice defense there by Montgomery. Long 3 attempt once again, no good. Offensive rebound comes down to the Lady Braves. They kick it in the corner to Ray. Her 3 attempt, no good. Lid on the bucket so far for Logan Elm. Jackson has the 2-0 lead and the basketball. Walburn gets it across midcourt, throws it off one of the legs of the Lady Braves, and it'll be Jackson basketball right in front of the Logan Elm bench. 5:13 to go here in the first quarter. Only 1 basket. That's by the Iron Ladies.
Logan Elm 0 for 5 from the field.
Walburn with the ball. Back top to Sydney Carpenter. 2-3 zone again for Logan Elm. Lauren Walburn gets it into Montgomery in the middle of the lane. Her shot's up, won't go in. Rebound comes down to Groff. Kennedy Groff. She gets it over to Ray. Ray pushes it down the lane. Good defense there by Lil Mapes. Makes her turn it back over to Groff. There is Kiki Ingram. She has not taken a shot yet, but kicks it out to Kennedy Groff, and she buries a 3. Now they're 1 for 6, Pete.
That's right. And
or 1 for 7, maybe.
Right, Ingram got it down low and then kicked it back out, and Groff able to hit the 3. So good teamwork there in the half court by Logan Elm.
Junior Gillian Savage reports into the lineup. She'll replace Palin Ray. And we're seeing a 2-2-1 zone trap by the Lady Braves. They hold a 3-2 lead. Sydney Carpenter breaks the trap, gets it down to Saunders. Her shot from the corner, no good. Rebound into the hands of Gardner. Gardner gets it to Kiki, and then she forces it. Trying to see who that was. It was Gillian Savage. Steps on the baseline, turns it over. It'll be Jackson basketball. Midway through the first quarter, 3-2. Logan Elm with the lead. Jackson beats their zone press, gets it across midcourt. Lil Mapes at the top of the key. Ball is kicked by Kiki Ingram. Jackson will take it out on the side. Both teams attempting to use the full court zone press early here in the first quarter. Mapes with the basketball, top of the key, back to Walburn. Iron Ladies setting up their offense against this zone. Over to Sydney Carpenter in the corner to Lil Mapes. She splits 2 defenders, kicks it across the court to Saunders, and the ball is knocked out of bounds. Be Jackson basketball. Lauren Walburn always takes it out on the side. We got a couple substitutions coming in. One of them is Palin Ray. She's back in the contest. And Molly Miller, she is a junior, coming on the floor for the first time for the Lady Braves. Mapes here on the right wing. Takes a look inside. They extend this 2-3 zone. There's Walburn, deep shot from the corner, bounces around, just won't quite go in. Rebound comes down to Savage. She drives it the length of the floor and lays it in. Gillian Savage coming off the bench. Good defensive rebound, goes coast to coast and gives Logan Elm a 5-2 lead. Get the ball to Sid Carpenter across the court. She gets it to Saunders. Ball is knocked out of her hands, out of bounds. It'll be Jackson basketball underneath their own bucket. Peyton Carpenter will be the first substitution tonight for Coach Chad Carpenter. Joins her sister, Sydney, along with Lauren Walburn, Lil Mapes, and Jalen Montgomery, the 5 on the floor. They get the ball back to Sydney at the foul line. Nice drive down the lane. Her shot's off the rim. Fought for the defensive rebound. Comes down to the Lady Braves. They get it over to Ray. Ray drives the baseline. Her shot's up. No good. She's going to draw a foul. Should be of the shooting variety. Actually going to be the first foul in this contest at 2:32.
That's an example of Logan Elm getting the ball down the court in transition
Quickly.
after a miss, not a steal, after a miss.
Very quickly. Palin Ray, 13.5 points on the season per game. Her first free throw is up and good. 6-2 is your Logan Elm lead.
Well, Jackson, Dan, has not had a turnover. They just haven't been able to hit some really very makeable shots on their end.
They've got the ball inside and just haven't got shots to go in yet. Palin Ray gets one more. Shots up, no good. Rebound comes down to Montgomery. And they still jump in their zone trap right out of the missed shot. Ball deflected out of the hands of Montgomery into the hands of Kimmy Petty. But there's a steal by Lauren Walburn. And it's going to be a foul on Molly Miller. It'll be Jackson basketball. Each team with one foul so far in this contest. That's not been a factor. Inbound goes to Lauren Walburn. Back to Sydney Carpenter. Ball is knocked off her foot and it goes out of bounds. It'll be Logan Elm basketball. Ironladies are actually running a box and one right now. A zone defense, and there's a long three by Gillian Savage, and boy, has she been a factor early in this contest. Buries that three, and it gives Logan Elm the 9-2 lead. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. 2 minutes and 1 second left in this first quarter. Jackson scored the first 2 points of the contest. It's been 9 in a row by Logan Elm, Pete.
Right, 9 in a row. It's been about a 4-minute drought for the Jackson offense, and really until the last 2 possessions where Jackson had turnovers, they were, taking care of the ball pretty well. But unfortunately, on a couple of these makes by Logan Elm, they were threes, and that's given them some distance now. A 7-point lead over the Ironladies. Coach Carpenter wisely calls timeout to try to turn this thing around.
Well, the tough thing is that Logan Elm has this 9-2 lead, and their leading scorer is yet to score in this contest. She is back on the floor. She got a little break there for a moment, but she averages, that's Kiki Ingram, averages nearly 22 points per game, and they haven't needed her yet.
Right, I believe that 8 of their 9 points are not from among the top 3 scorers right now.
Jackson takes it out of bounds after the timeout. Lakin Saunders with the ball. She dribbles it past midcourt through the zone trap. Now she is double teamed here just past midcourt, and it will be a jump ball. It'll be possession arrow Ironladies with 1 minute and 50 seconds to go.
Lakin did a good job getting the ball over half court, but then got trapped on the baseline. And however, alternating possession keeps it in the Ironladies' hands.
Kennedy Groff back on the floor for the Lady Braves. She hit the first 3-pointer, and they're going to call an illegal screen against the Ironladies. The foul will be called on Peyton Carpenter. Puts possession back to Logan Elm. They hold the 9-2 lead. We're under 1 minute and 45 seconds to go here in the first quarter. There is Kiki Ingram, kicks it over on the left side to Kimmy Petty. Back to Groff, her shot's up, no good. Long rebound comes down to Petty. Nice pass across the lane. They turn it back to the top of the key. Ray with a long three, and she buries that three, and it's 12 in a row now for Logan Elm. A 12-2 lead. Ironladies against this zone trap. Lakin gets it over to Walburn. Lauren Walburn inside the arc, her 17-foot shot, no good. Rebound by Montgomery, and she gets the shot up and in. Been a long drought for Jackson, but Jalen Montgomery gets her first bucket in the contest, 12-4. Lady Braves. Good offensive board by Jalen. Averages right at 7 rebounds a game. I think she's already got 3. 4, thank you. There's another 3 by Palin Ray, and she buries back-to-back threes, and the lead is now 15-4. She has 7 of the 15 points for Logan Elm.
I believe they've hit their last 3 threes, Dan.
Jackson against this press just got called for a travel, a turnover. It'll be basketball. Logan Elm right in front of the Iron Lady bench. They get it into Palin Ray. Over to Groff. Her 3 is up, no good. Rebound comes down once again to Montgomery. Throws it to Lil Mapes. Lil will bring it across midcourt. Over to Peyton Carpenter. Is deflected off her hands and out of bounds. The Iron Ladies turn it over with just 20 seconds left in this first quarter. And a quick timeout's going to be called by Logan Elm. 30-second timeout. We'll keep it here.
4 3-pointers for Logan Elm, Dan, and that was, I believe, after they maybe missed their first 5.
I think you said their first 5. I think they were 1 for 6, Pete, when they hit that first one, and they've shot it very well since then.
Right, and you know, most of the time, either by good passing or just Jackson maybe not being up on the shooter, they passed the ball around and had good looks on their 3-point shots, and they're hitting them now.
Jackson's trying a combination man-to-man defense. They tried a little box and 1 when one of the 2 top guards is out. They're going to try a triangle and 2 at times tonight. Matter of fact, that's what they're in right now is they guard Kimmy Petty and Kiki Ingram man-to-man, and the other 3 are playing a triangle zone. 13 seconds on the clock. Logan Elm with the basketball. Palin Ray out top. She's hit her last 2 threes. She gets a nice shot from about 15. Ball bounces around, and it goes in, and that will finish the first quarter. It has been all Logan Elm. After the Iron Ladies hit the first 2 points, Logan Elm outscores Jackson 17-2 from that point. 17-4 after 1. We'll be right back with second quarter basketball right here on 96.7.
Paisley Permanent Cosmetics is an upscale, modern, permanent makeup studio and training center specializing in brows, eyeliner, and lip blush. Whether you're an experienced artist looking to take your skills and business to the next level or someone looking for a career change, we offer training for everyone. Sign up to learn all of Paisley's permanent makeup techniques and business tips. Paisley Permanent Cosmetics is located above Miguel Christian Salon at
Every home is part of a chapter in your life story. Whether it's your first home, a place in your growing family, or an empty nester cottage, I'm here for you. From my team to yours, go Ironman.
As we honor the
Start and end your day with McDonald's of Jackson, Wellston, Oak Hill, or MacArthur. Whether it's breakfast, lunch, or dinner, you're always cooking up something great from your Jackson, Wellston, Oak Hill, or MacArthur McDonald's. And I'm loving it, and you will too.
It takes determination to create a successful business.
The 4 of the 3-pointers, 1 of 2 for the foul line, without rebounding Jackson.
You've been watching the Jackson Sports Network, brought to you by Rent to Own, live on Total Media Sports YouTube.
Jackson missed both 3-pointers. Jackson had 5 turnovers, and I believe, Dan, they were all in the second part of that first quarter when Logan Elm kind of took control here. Logan Elm with 3 turnovers of their own. 17-2 run for Logan Elm. They got the ball to start the first possession. First shot, no good. Lil Mapes comes down with the rebound. She pushes it inside the circle, down in the corner to Montgomery. Iron Ladies get it back to Saunders. She's in the lane, kicks it over to Jalen. Jalen Montgomery, her shot's up, no good. Ball fought for. Rebound comes down in the hands of Malaya Gardner. She gets it over to Kimmy Petty. To Goff. There's a nice pass across the court to Gardner. Back to Petty. Her long shot is no good. Long rebound is fought for by Gardner. Logan Elm gets another look. And there's a steal by Lauren Walburn. Walburn with the steal. She'll bring it across midcourt. 2-3 zone extended all the way out to midcourt by Logan Elm. Peyton Carpenter gets the
catch on the wing, but they'll put it back in Lauren Walburn's hands at the top of the key. She's between the circles. Ball is kicked out of bounds. It'll be Jackson basketball.
Well, you know, they're in that zone, Dan, but it's a extended zone, and they will trap out of it. Pressure, even with the zone defense in the half court.
Lil Mapes, Lakin Saunders, Jalen Montgomery, Peyton Carpenter, and Lauren Walburn, the 5 on the floor for Coach Carpenter to start this second quarter. Montgomery with it down in the corner, back to Lil. Lillian Mapes up top, being matched up out of this zone. Takes it in the circle over to Walburn. Long 3 attempt off the rim, no good. Rebound fought for, goes out of bounds, and it will be Jackson basketball on the baseline. Mapes will trigger it in for the Iron Ladies. Inbounds to Peyton. Lakin Saunders, top of the key, dribbles to the foul line, kicks it back to Mapes. She goes down the lane. Her shot's up and good. Pretty shot. Going down the left side of the lane, kisses it off the glass. First 2 points for Mapes. 17-6. Iron Ladies find themselves down. Long 3 is chased down by Jalen Montgomery. The rebound. Over to Peyton Carpenter here on the left wing. Now down in the corner, Montgomery. Walburn with the ball in the lane. They double team her quickly. She kicks it out to Peyton. Back to Walburn in the corner. Could certainly use one of her 3-point shots there. Nice pass across the baseline to Montgomery. She goes up strong, draws a foul, and she'll have 2 free throws coming her way.
Good anticipation by Montgomery, breaking on the baseline on the backside, and Walburn with a very nice bounce pass to get her the ball. Didn't make the shot, but she's going to get 2.
Threw that one clear across the baseline. Jalen took advantage of it. Jalen Montgomery's first shot off the back of the rim, no good, gets one more. 5:42 to go, first half. Stay with us. We got a halftime guest. The Ironman's head basketball coach Max Morrow is going to catch us up a little bit on Jackson Ironman basketball. They've had 3 straight games on the road, but they're home tomorrow night. So we want to hear about that contest coming up. Second free throw by Montgomery, rolls around, no good. Long rebound chased down by Mapes. Nice pass inside to Walburn, but her shot's no good. Rebound comes down in the hands of Logan Elm. Quickly get it out to Savage. Savage pushes it down the floor. Now back to Gardner. Gardner has her pass down in the corner to Petty. Groff thinks about a long 3, dribbles inside, back to Savage. Her long 3 is up and good. That young lady's come off the bench tonight. Gillian Savage, she has 8 points now in the contest.
I tell you, they passed the ball real well in the half court to find the open girl.
Boy, some of their role players just doing a heck of a job. There's a steal by Alexander, a drive down the lane by Molly Miller. She'll be fouled, and she'll get 2 shots at the foul line. Looks like Lexi Hughes is going to come onto the floor for Coach Carpenter. Second foul will be whistled on Peyton Carpenter. Molly Miller, first free throw. High bounce off the rim, will not go in. Lexi Hughes will replace Peyton Carpenter with the 2 fouls. Second free throw for Miller. She is a junior, bounces off the rim, no good. Good rebound, comes down by Lakin Saunders. Nice pass down the lane. The shot by Lexi Hughes is up and good. The Iron Ladies play quick offense there, and the senior Lexi Hughes gets her first 2 points in the contest. Logan Elm lead is 12. Move the ball nicely. There is Savage. Long 3-point attempt, no good. Lauren Walburn with the rebound. To Saunders, back to Walburn. Iron Ladies will get it across midcourt to Lil Mapes. Lil goes down the lane, splits 2 defenders, and she draws the foul, and she'll be at the foul line. 20-8 is Logan Elm's lead. 4 minutes, 20 seconds to go in the contest. That foul will be called against Gillian Savage, her second. Lil Mapes at the line. Lil with 2 points so far. Her first free throw is up. Off the back of the rim, no good.
Lillian, along with Sydney Carpenter, 14 points against Alexander. Each of them did. Jalen had 10 in that game, so the Iron Ladies had 3 double-digit scores there. Mapes made 4 straight free throws in the first half when Jackson was playing so well up there and makes this one.
Second free throw is good. Jackson finds themselves down 11. Lil will get a breather. Abby Thompson reports into the contest for the first time tonight for Coach Carpenter. Iron Ladies are in a boxing one now. They will chase on Ray. Missed shot by the wing by Ingram, and a rebound there by Jalen Montgomery. And she has a handful of those tonight, Pete.
She's up to 7 rebounds, doing really good on the defensive end.
Like I said, the Iron Ladies showing a mixture of man-to-man and a box and one and a triangle and two. They were in the box and one that time. Abby Thompson gets it inbounds over to Walburn.
Very few times when Logan Elm has not extended their pressure full court.
Montgomery to Walburn across midcourt, down in the corner to Hughes. Long 3 attempt off the rim, no good. Rebound comes down to Molly Miller. Quick pass to Ray. Ray drives down the lane, and she'll be called for a travel. Ray tonight the leading scorer for this Logan Elm team. She has 9 of their 20. Jackson with it. Inbounds comes to Abby Thompson. Turns it over to Lakin. Now Walburn. Nice pass. Oh, just out of the reach of Lexi Hughes as the Iron Ladies tried to break that zone trap. They do turn it over. It'll be back to Logan Elm basketball. 3 minutes, 33 seconds to go first half. 20-9. 8-1 Lady Braves from Logan Elm with the lead. Kiki Ingram, no points yet, but she drives the baseline. There's a jump shot from the corner. Now she's in the scorebook. Her first 2, remember, she averages nearly 22 a game for Logan Elm. We've done a nice job on her, but some other players have certainly stepped up. Walburn with the basketball. They get it to Lexi Hughes. Hughes breaks the press, gets it on the wing to Montgomery. Back to Abby Thompson. Lakin Saunders. And the Iron Ladies will set up their offense. Under 3 minutes to go. Lauren Walburn to the foul line. Inside the foul line. Good pass to Jalen Montgomery. She lays it up and in. Pretty assist there by Lauren Walburn. Petty with the basketball. And a steal in there by Montgomery. Jalen pushes it down the floor. And I think she is fouled. Ball goes out of bounds, but it won't be a shooting foul. It'll be Jackson basketball on the stat sheet up tonight, Pete.
Get scoring and also just a handful of rebounds against Logan Elm. Doing a good job getting a few offensive rebounds as well for her team. Having one of her better games against one of the better opponents the Iron Ladies have played this year.
Inbounds comes to Mapes in the lane. Her shot's up, bounces around and goes through. Iron Ladies with a little run here. They've cut the lead to 9. Quickly down the floor, and the ball is deflected around. Here comes Lil Mapes with the steal. She's going to push it down the floor, crosses over, shots up, no good. There is Abby Thompson with the offensive board. Her shot's up, no good. Iron Ladies had opportunities there, but the rebound comes down to the Lady Braves. Kiki Ingram to the foul line, inside the foul line, shots up, no good. Another rebound by Jalen Montgomery. Under 2 minutes to go. Iron Ladies down 9. Trying to cut into this Logan Elm lead. I know it's been as high as 13, maybe was more. Ball knocked out of bounds. It'll be Jackson basketball on the side.
It was actually 20-6 at one time, so a
14-point lead.
It's the biggest lead.
We've got it down to 9. Substitution on the floor. I think for the first time we'll see Haley Timmons, a freshman, will come in for the Lady Braves. Officials are going to give it to Jackson, take it out on the side again. 1:37 to go first half. Lakin Saunders up top. Over to Mapes on the right wing. Top of the key, looks inside, gets it to Montgomery. Montgomery in the lane, her shot's up, no good. Rebound comes down to Malia Gardner. She gets it over to Kennedy Groff. Back to Ingram, her long three, no good, bounces around, fought for. Lakin Saunders chasing it down, and I think it's knocked out of bounds by Logan Elm. Jackson basketball.
Jackson not doing a bad job on the boards at all when Logan Elm misses. Taking advantage of, they do have a size advantage over Logan Elm, although Logan Elm is very athletic and quick.
Lil Mapes will relinquish the ball to Lauren Walburn. She's just past midcourt. They double team her. Her pass is now going to be stolen by Molly Miller. Miller with the pass. Oh, nice block shot in there by Mapes into the hands of Lakin Saunders. Lil with the block. Saunders with the basketball, over to Walburn on the right wing. 38 seconds to go. Iron Ladies could certainly use a bucket on. There's an errant pass into the hands of Timmons. Timmons takes it the length of the floor and lays it up and in. Costly turnover for the Iron Ladies. Lead is back to 11. 22 seconds on the clock. Once again, need a bucket here. Walburn with the ball. Double teamed out near midcourt, and a quick timeout by Coach Carpenter. We'll see if it's a full timeout. It's a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it here. 13.6 seconds to go in the first half. Logan Elm 24, Iron Ladies 13. If the Iron Ladies get the ball right across midcourt, that 2-3 zone, Pete, they're liking to trap the basketball. Coach Carpenter saw us in a bad situation there, took a quick timeout.
All right, well, he knows, that last possession of the first half is important for a little momentum, get it back into single digits. Then, according to alternating possession, they would get the ball to start the second half. So got to take any advantages that you can get when you're trying to come back against a team like Logan Elm.
It's actually been a solid second quarter for Jackson as they found themselves down 17-4 after one.
Yeah, Jackson's actually outscored them by 2 points in this quarter.
Absolutely, and boy, could they use a bucket here to end the first half with a little momentum. Let's see if they can get that. Jalen Montgomery will take it out of bounds on the side for the Iron Ladies. Inbounds to Walburn. Clock running, we're at 10 seconds. 2-3 zone once again. Walburn out near midcourt. Brings it down the right wing, the right side, back to Montgomery. She throws it across court, and the clock runs out before Jackson could get a shot. So it's here at halftime. The halftime score is Logan Elm 24, the Jackson Iron Ladies 13. We are going to take a timeout. We'll be back. Remind you, once again, I'm going to get a chance to talk with the boys basketball coach, Coach Max Morrow, here after the timeout, and we will always have stats by Pete Wilson. We'll be right back after these commercials.
It's not just about saving up. It's learning what it means to earn something for yourself, a few dollars at a time. It's about earning your independence. Every deposit, every goal, every step closer. It's more than just opening an account. It's opening the door to what's next. People's Bank, working together, building success.
Are you looking for the perfect power sport vehicle? Well, come visit Pony Power Sports of Jackson. We're the same great faces you know and love at the same location and with the best selection in the tri-state area. From motorcycles to ATVs to side-by-sides. Pony Power Sports of Jackson has them all. It's where your adventure begins. Get to the pony.
Looking to buy or sell your home? Trust the local pros at Red Apple Realty. They know Jackson and Ohio like the back of their hand, and they want to make your move smooth, simple, and successful. From first homes to forever homes, farms to fixer-uppers, they have the keys to your next chapter. If it's residential, commercial, or you're looking for land, their agents will search statewide for whatever you need. Call Red Apple Realty today at 740-577-3600 or visit redapplerealtyllc.com.
At Ryle, we believe your education should be personal, affordable, and full of possibilities. Here, you're part of a community that supports your success in the classroom and beyond. And now, there's even more to be a part of, with new traditions and new energy taking shape.
I want to invite you to see what's possible when you learn at a place where everyone knows your name and cares about your future. At Rio, it's all about you, your goals, your journey, and your success, and we can't wait to be a part of your story.
It's that time of year again. It's football season. Stop in and see us at the Sherwood Falks Insurance Agency to learn more about Ohio Mutual. We can help you select the right coverage for your needs. Call us today at 740-286-1708 or visit us on the web at SherwoodInsurance.com.
Top Tier Customs in Jackson is your local destination for bold builds and custom styles. From lift kits and lighting to wheels, winches, and more, we do it all with expert care. Bring your truck, Jeep, or SUV in today and leave with a ride that truly stands out.
Virgil Hamilton Nationwide Insurance in Jackson offers tailored coverage for auto, home, renters, business, life, and more. Our friendly team makes insurance simple. Get expert advice and local service you can trust right here in your community.
Looking for a reliable title company? Warranty Title Agency is a place you can trust. Whether you're closing on your first home or deed preparation, title exams, and more, Warranty Title Agency has got you covered. Stop by 227 East Main Street, Jackson, or call 740-286-2248.
And now a special thanks to Top Tier Customs for sponsoring our instant replay.
Ladies outscored Logan Elm in that second quarter and had opportunities to cut into.
You've been watching the Jackson Sports Network, brought to you by.
It is the boys basketball head basketball coach at Jackson, Mr. Max Morrow, and Coach Carpenter coaching hard over there, and his Iron Ladies had opportunities. Boy, if a few shots would have fallen, this one would be even tighter.
It would be. I really loved watching their effort the second quarter. You know, like you said, winning that second quarter was big after, you know, not starting the game very well and having a kind of a big deficit to cut into, but they had the ball, you know, single digits and had possession multiple times to even cut into that lead before a couple turnovers there late. But a good quarter for the girls, and, you know, Coach Carpenter's doing a really good job, and the girls are playing hard right now, and hopefully we come out and have a little fire and win the third quarter and see what happens in the fourth.
Make this one a fun one for the Iron Ladies. They played so well the other night at Alexander, and hopefully that'll carry over. Jackson boys basketball, lots been going on since we have talked. It's been 3 straight road games, and those have been very exciting games. 2 big wins, by a good margin by our Ironmen, and then one real heartbreaker at a battle at Miami Trace.
Yeah, you know, our guys started the season off, you know, really well at Logan Elm, you know, who the girls are playing tonight, and then kind of had a little lull, but found a way to win against Athens and Gallia, and then had a big win against Courthouse, you know, to start the year for our first 4, and then the last 3 on the road, you know, starting road league play at McLean, which we always know it's a basketball school. They really have a good crowd over there, and really played well over there at times, and really our defense turned into a lot of offense and got a big FAC road win to go 2-0 at that point, and then had, you know, the big game at Miami that we did lose by 5. Could have been worse. Like our guys really did a good job of fighting back. In the second quarter, we look up at one point after a 9-6 first quarter victory. We looked up and it was 21-11 pretty quick, and you know, a 10-point deficit against the team that hasn't lost a regular season game in 27 attempts. Really was like, ooh, this could go one of 2 ways. Had to use a couple timeouts, but boy, our guys responded, got fought back in that second quarter like the Iron Ladies did tonight, and got it to a 1-possession game at halftime, and just came up a little bit on the short end. Had a possession down 1 under a minute. Didn't get the shot, had a foul, then Jax Carroll had a really good look for 3 to tie the game, down 3, and then had a foul again, ended up losing that one by 5. And then on to last night, we played, Saturday night, this past weekend, we played at Minford, And guys responded. You know, it's always good to see after a Christmas Eve and Christmas Day no practice schedule to come back in the gym Friday after a tough loss on a Tuesday night last week, and then to get another game under your belt and win in the fashion we did. We came off well last night, had a really good first quarter, kind of lax, didn't have a really good second quarter. Turnovers hurt us, and then really put the nail in the coffin in the third, and it was great. Everybody got in, and, you know, we had a couple guys get their first varsity baskets the other night, and, you know, it's exciting. Start of the year at 6-1.
3 in a row on the road. Now, how about this, Jackson Ironman basketball fans? 5 in a row here at the friendly confines of Jackson High School.
Yeah, it's going to be nice. We've only had two home games so far this season. It's going to be nice, but you know, it's great playing at home. But then I look at the schedule after that, and it kind of gets it's a lot of road games there. But you know, 5 in a row games at home. Is great at this time of year. You know, we're starting to hit our stride. A few more shots go in, you know, on the confines of our home court, the rims we shoot on every day. So tomorrow night, if you're not busy, come out and support these Ironmen. They would love to see you in the gym, a packed house. You know, we got Alexander tomorrow night. They're 3-5 on the season. They have a really good sophomore, young, talented point guard. And a really good sophomore 6'4" talented post player. So they're up and coming. They knew they were going to take some lumps this year, but they are going to be good for the future. And then this coming Saturday night, we can't express the magnitude of that game. That's Unioto at home. Hopefully, you know, right now both of us only have one loss. Should be another big game. Their one loss is to Chillicothe just this past weekend in a nail-biter, 50-53. Our one loss is at Miami Trace, who's undefeated on the season. So should be a big crowd hopefully on that night, and a lot of energy in the gym.
Coach, good luck tomorrow night. We will talk to you then, and boy, it's going to be a fun stretch here for Jackson basketball.
It is going to be. It's nice to actually sit back and not have the pressure of a game and watch the girls play tonight. You know, it's hard. Our schedules don't match up real well to where you're always able to get here, but it's great to support them, and hopefully if the crowd's out there listening, not doing anything, get to the gym over this New Year's break here. You know, tomorrow night and Saturday night, love to see you in the gym. These guys play hard, and they like it. They feed off that energy.
They are entertaining. Thank you, Coach Max Morrow. We are going to hand your headset over to the best stat man this side of the Mississippi, Mr. Pete Wilson.
I appreciate you guys having me.
Pete Wilson has halftime statistics. And Pete, are you ready?
We're ready.
All right. Iron Ladies won that second quarter, but they still have a little bit of an uphill battle.
Right. Logan Elm, still a lot of firepower they showed in this first half. 9 out of 23 in the field, but 5 out of 16 from three-point land. So better than 2 out of 3 of their shots have been from three-point land. And Dan, I noticed one thing about them. They get open shots with good passing, not only in transition, but even in the half court. They work for that good shot, and they have more than one player who can hit it. However, they were only 1 of 4 from the foul line. Jackson was 6 out of 22 from the field. That's only 27%, 1 of 2 from the foul line. They missed both three-pointers. Jackson doing a pretty good job on the board, 16-15 advantage there. Jalen Montgomery doing a super job on the boards with 8 rebounds to lead all players. Gardner has 5 for Logan Elm. 7 turnovers for Logan Elm, 9 for Jackson, and 4 of them were in the second quarter, 5 in the first quarter. Leading scorer for Jackson, Jalen Montgomery with 4. Sydney Carpenter has 2. Lillian Mapes actually the leading scorer with 5. And Alexi Hughes with 2. For Logan Elm, they are led by Galleon Savage with 8 points. Let's see, 6 points for 9 points for Kaylin Ray. She's actually the leading scorer. Molly Miller didn't score. Kemi Petty did not score. She's one of their top players. Kylie Ingram held to 2. She's the girl averaging over 20 points a game. Groff with 3. And Gardner played but did not score. Hallie Timmons, the freshman, off the bench with 2.
Jackson gets first possession here in the third quarter. Let's see if we can cut into this 11-point lead. Lil Mapes with the basketball. Gets it down the corner to Saunders. Good pass across the lane to Montgomery. Her shot's up, no good. Rebound comes down to Ingram. Kiki Ingram pushes it past midcourt. Iron Ladies held her to, there's a steal by Lil Mapes, as we've seen her do all season long. I think she's quickly fouled by Kimmy Petty. We have done a nice job keeping a young lady who's averaging 22 points a game. That's the third foul for Kimmy Petty. She's never really got going offensively. Tonight, Jackson with the basketball back. Walburn gets it across midcourt, down the right side. Double teamed over there, back to Lil Mapes. There's a steal by Malaya Gardner. She gets it over to Savage. She earned the start here in the third quarter. Long three by, wow, tough three by Palin Ray. Had a hand in her face and buries a three deep in the corner. Then she gets a steal. Her shot's up off the glass, no good. Fought for, rebound comes, knocks off the hands of the Iron Ladies. It'll be Logan Elm basketball underneath their own bucket.
So Logan Elm with a steal and a three-pointer just like that, built their lead back up to 14. That's their biggest of the game.
Palin Ray, who averages over 13 a game, she has 12 already in this contest. Ingram down the lane, and she doesn't handle it cleanly, going to get called for a travel. She looks a little frustrated tonight. Young lady that scores bundles of points for this Logan Elm team. Jackson with the basketball, still against this zone trap. They get it across the court to Sid Carpenter. Sid to Walburn. Lauren down the lane, her shot's up off the glass, bounces around and it won't go in, knocked out of bounds. Jackson basketball.
Jackson's had a lot of those, haven't they?
Yeah,
Dan?
that seemed like it hung for an eternity on the iron, didn't it, Pete?
Good position on the court too. Usually getting the ball halfway close to the basket on those shots. They're contested, but they're close to the basket.
Inbounds pass is deflected, but into the hands of Lillian Mapes, and she lays it high up off the glass. It goes in. She now has 7. Iron Ladies have 15. 27-15 the lead. Ingram with a drive down the lane. A floater will not go. Rebound comes down to Montgomery, as most of them have tonight. She has it across midcourt. Inside the circle. Kicks it back out to Lakin Saunders. The freshman drives down the lane. No, she kicks it back to Montgomery in the corner. Iron Ladies set up their offense. Drive by Sydney Carpenter. Her shot bounces around once again. It hangs on the rim and it won't go in. Couple tough luck misses by the Iron Ladies here. Groff with a long three attempt, buries it. They throw it across the court. She finds herself open on the left side and buries a three. It's her second three in the contest. 30-15. Iron Ladies, Sydney Carpenter with the ball. Floater up, no good. Rebound comes down in the hands of the Lady Braves. Over to Ingram. Ingram on the right side. Pressured quite a bit there. Ball on the turf, but she saves it. Gets it back to Groff. She just buried a three, no good. Long rebound comes down to Walburn. Iron Ladies down 15. Lauren Walburn splits the pressure. She dives on the loose ball. There is a ball on the ground, and it's going to be...
I believe Coach Karp got a timeout there really quick before someone tied up Lauren, who, of course, was helpless down on the ground.
Full timeout. We'll do the very same. So with 5:23 to go, it is Logan Elm 30, Jackson Iron Ladies 15. We'll be right back with more Jackson Iron Lady basketball.
Cottle Chipping is focused on providing logging and land clearing services with the highest levels of customer satisfaction and will do everything they can to meet your expectations. With a variety of offerings to choose from, they are sure you'll be happy working with them. There is no job too large for Cottle Chipping. Cottle Chipping has been in business for over 40 years, which is experience that you can trust. For more information about your logging and chipping needs, call Cottle Chipping at 740-596-5984. That's 740-596-5984.
You're listening to Jackson Iron Ladies basketball on Mix 96, WKOV-FM, Oak Hill.
Shout out to Total Media, helping bring all these Jackson Iron Lady and Ironman games to you, our fans. Pete, you see on a first-hand basis how much work goes into this.
Absolutely. A lot of games that Total Media is doing just in the course of, it's really second year of streaming. And of course, more radio stations in the company. I don't even know how many games we broadcast and stream, but it's a bundle.
It'd be a big number. Walburn with the basketball, and she is going to be fouled. That whistle should go against Gillian Savage. Be Savage's third foul in the contest. She joins Kimmy Petty Two Logan Elm players with 3 fouls each. You'll see coming into the contest, Molly Miller gave him some good minutes in that first half. Abby Thompson coming on the floor for Coach Carpenter, replacing Peyton Carpenter. Jackson has their 5 on the floor. There's Sydney Carpenter, her 3 from the corner, once again halfway in and comes out. Walburn with a long 3, no good. Rebound comes down to Kennedy Groff, not Golf. Ingram with the basketball, pressured by Lil Mapes. Jump shot just inside the circle, no good. Rebound comes down to Lil Mapes. Good job defensively and then getting that rebound. Walburn brings it across midcourt. Looking to get double teamed. They get a nice backdoor gut by Sydney Carpenter. She lays it up and in, and the Iron Ladies find themselves down by 13, 30-17.
Walburn has made some really nice passes.
Yes, she has. Long 3 by Ingram. Shot goes out of bounds. Jackson basketball. See if they can cut into this 13-point lead. You know, we're missing shots. We've had some shots halfway in and out. We're still in this basketball game, only down 13.
Absolutely, and their effort has been there the whole time. Logan Elm pretty much a relentless pressure, whether in the half court or the full court.
2-2-1 zone, 3/4 court press, and then they drop back usually in a 2-3 zone. There's a pass across midcourt by Montgomery over to Carpenter. Sid's last shot went in. This went off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound by Molly Miller. Over to Timmons. They get it back to Timmons on the wing. Her shot from about 15 feet, no good. Rebound is fought for, but it looks like they're going to whistle Malia Gardner with the foul. That's their 3rd team foul here with 3:58 to go here in the 3rd quarter.
Abby Thompson off the bench drew that foul with good position.
Walburn with the basketball. They find Abby Thompson right at midcourt, gets it over to Sid Carpenter. Sid on the right wing. Back to Thompson. Now they give it back to Sydney. She'll set up the offense, splits the top of the zone, down the lane, kicks it to Walburn. Long 3 attempt off the back of the rim. Rebound fought for into the hands of Mapes. She goes up strong, misses a shot, but she should get, I think they're only going to call a whistle on the rebound. Looks like she should have got 2 free throws. Not going to get them, but it's the 4th team foul for Lady Braves. So the Iron Ladies will shoot 2 the rest of this quarter with 3:32 to go. Jackson basketball underneath their own bucket, down 13. Inbounds, that is stolen in there by Timmons. Timmons pushes it across the court. She's only a freshman, and it's stolen back by Sydney Carpenter. Sydney, long pass down to Montgomery. Back to Walburn. Walburn drives down the lane. She is going to be fouled. That should be 2 shots. Nice job there by Jalen Montgomery getting the ball quickly to Lauren Walburn. Drove it to the bucket, drew the foul. Lauren will head to the foul line. Foul is going to go against Malia Gardner, her 2nd, team 5th. See if the Iron Ladies can score some points at the foul line here as they are in the bonus situation. First free throw's up and good, 30-18. Since the first quarter, we've outscored Logan Elm by 1 point. Second free throw for Lauren, off the front of the rim, no good. Abby Thompson fights for that rebound, but it's taken away by Groff. Down in the corner to Timmons. The freshman thinks about it, gets it back out to Ray, throws across court to Miller. Miller driving the baseline. Good job there by Abby Thompson. Back out to Groff. To Miller, ball deflected, coming into the hands of Lillian Mapes. She pushes it across midcourt. Iron Ladies with a bucket could get this to single digits with a 3. A 2 would get them within 10. Inside shot by Jalen Montgomery wouldn't go in. Timmons with the ball. Back to Palin Ray. She leads all scorers with 12 points in this contest. Timmons up top. Iron Ladies in a box and 1 zone. chaser is on Palin Ray. Ball goes inside, and a whistle's going to go. I think it's a foul going to be called on the Iron Ladies. If so, it'll be our first foul this third quarter. Subs coming in, one of those will be Peyton Carpenter. Also Kimmy Petty and Kiki Ingram. The two normal top players for Logan Elm, but they've had others step up tonight. Petty with the ball, drives into the lane. Her shot's up, no good. Rebound comes in the hands of Montgomery. About double figures now, isn't she, Pete?
She's near it if she's not there.
Sydney Carpenter to Montgomery. She goes down the lane, lays it up and in, and the Iron Ladies with a fast break offense have cut the lead to 10. 6 points in the contest for Jalen Montgomery. Hanging around in this basketball game. Palin Ray down in the corner to Petty. Petty picked up top by Walburn. Lauren Walburn's going to get whistled for a foul. It's only the team's second. And it's Lauren Walburn's first. Jackson really nobody in foul trouble. I think Peyton Carpenter might be our only player with 2. Ray with the ball up top. Pressured by Walburn. And there's a deflection and a steal by Sid Carpenter. Sid's going to push it down the floor. Takes it down the lane. Her shot's up. No good. Ball chased after into the hands of Groff, and it's off the leg of Montgomery, and Logan Elm basketball. Jackson will drop back. Let's see what defense they're going to show. Looks like it's a triangle and 2, long 3 attempt, no good. Rebound, long rebound comes down in the hands of Gardner. Now back out to Groff. Her 3's no good. Rebound, Montgomery. Jalen Montgomery's been outstanding tonight for Coach Chad Carpenter. 1:10 to go third quarter. Iron Ladies down by 10. Mapes with the ball. Kicks it over to Peyton Carpenter. Back to her sister Sid right at the top of the key. Long 3. Oh, that'd have been a big one if it goes. The long rebound comes in the hands of Petty. Petty, ball knocked out of her hands by Peyton Carpenter. Good hustle by the sophomore. Mapes over to Walburn on the right wing. Iron Ladies trying to cut into this 10-point lead. Back to Walburn. She takes a look, picked up. Back to Lil Mapes, back to Walburn. Passes on the 3. Lil Mapes is going to take it. Shot short. Ball tries to be saved in bounds, but is out of bounds in favor of Logan Elm. 31 seconds to go third quarter. 30-20. Lady Braves lead. They come into tonight's contest 8-1 against our 2-8 Iron Ladies, but we have fought hard in this one. 1-2-2 zone, a different look again defensively. Gardner with the basketball up top, pressured by Mapes. Oh, and there's a ball deflected by Sydney Carpenter, goes out of bounds. If she could have saved it, it'd have been a layup. 12 seconds there, moves the ball back on the outside of half court. There's a timeout going to be whistled with 12.4 seconds. It is going to be a 30-second time. Oh, it's a full timeout. We'll do the very same. 12.4 seconds to go, third quarter. Logan Elm 30, Jackson Iron Ladies 20. We'll be back with more Iron Ladies basketball right here on 96.7.
Need furniture, appliances, electronics, mattresses? Jackson's Rent to Own has you covered. No credit checks, flexible payment plans, and fast delivery, so you can enjoy what you want when you want it. From big screen TVs to comfy sofas, brand name washers and dryers, and now a great selection of tires to keep you rolling. We make it easy to own the things you love. Come see us today at Jackson's Rent to Own, 427 East Main Street, where you get more for your money and a smile with every deal.
It's time to rent to own.
Apple City Wholesalers in Jackson, you'll never pay retail. Score 40 to 70% off name brand items, usually 50 to 60% or more. Don't miss their popular Facebook Live sales Sunday through Thursday at 5 p.m. featuring 60 to 70 items each night, all brand new or priced lower than in-store prices. From tools and toys to fashion and home goods, you'll save big. Like and follow Apple City Wholesalers on Facebook or stop by in person. Apple City Wholesalers.
Comes to Ray. Picked up by Sydney Carpenter. Pressuring her defensively.
You've been watching the Jackson Sports Network, brought to you by...
Way out top. Good pressure by Sydney. Don't foul now, or she could actually. Nice job by Sydney Carpenter. They did not get a shot off. Coach Carpenter jumps out there on the floor, congratulates his Iron Ladies. 3 quarters in the book. Once again, 30 for Logan Elm, 24. Jackson will take a quick timeout. Be back with 4th quarter action right here at Jackson High School.
Iron City implemented the
your budget-friendly shopping destination.
When your vehicle or semi finds itself stuck on the road, call the rescue team at Angles Garage and Wrecker Service, located at 10992 Chillicothe Pike in Jackson. Call Angles Garage and Wrecker Service at 577-3636. Let's hook up.
Step into the charm of Archinettes, located in a beautiful 1800s colonial-style house at 181 East Main Street in Jackson. Open Tuesday through Saturday with 3 daily off-the-menu lunch and dinner specials. Archinettes prides itself in providing you with a fresh and delicious homemade meal each and every time. Archinettes, where history meets great food.
Good on a Dream now employs over 100 with offices locally in Wellston, Waterford, and Cincinnati. BCR offers competitive salaries, professional development opportunities, and an employee referral bonus program. Join one of the fastest growing companies in the Midwest by calling 833-775-1595 or visit bcrmco.com to apply. BCR, preserving our history with the hands of craftsmen.
You're listening to Jackson Ironladies.
Three quarters in the books. Iron Ladies down 10 for the 2nd consecutive game, taking on an outstanding team and hanging right in there with them. Alexander with the basketball. Nice shot by Kennedy Groff. Kind of a reverse layup there to score the first 2 points here in the 4th. Now Jackson down by 12. Fought hard, Pete Wilson, through 3.
Held Logan Elm to 13 points in the last 2 quarters. And remember, this is a team averaging 62 per game.
There is a turnover and a drive down the floor by Kiki Ingram. Takes it to the bucket. She'll draw a foul. Shot did not go. Jackson needs to be efficient here early on to keep chopping into this lead. Down 14 at the end of 1 quarter. Only down 10 after 3 quarters. But Logan Elm has opened up this 4th quarter with a basket and now a free throw as Ingram hits the first of 2. Amazingly, only 3 points in tonight's contest, averages 22.
1 of 8 from the field, so that is a testament to the defensive effort and attention towards her.
Second free throw is good. 10-point lead is now 14
really quickly.
Within 30 seconds here of the 4th quarter. 2-3 zone by Logan Elm. Carpenter with it across midcourt over to Mapes. Mapes on the wing to Montgomery. Montgomery's been top player so far tonight. Her shot's up, no good. Abby Thompson has a putback. It won't go. Couple good looks by Jackson there, and the shot did not go in. Ball over to Ingram, splits 2 defenders, and they're going to whistle the Iron Ladies on a foul. Abby Thompson picks up her 2nd. It'll be Logan Elm basketball underneath their own basket. Inbounds goes into Ingram. Back to Petty. Petty guarded closely there by Lakin Saunders, and she's going to get caught for a reach. Be 3 quick fouls on the Iron Ladies here in the first minute of play in the 4th quarter. Logan Elm brings it in from the side. Palin Ray, 12 points on the contest. Over to Petty on the right wing. Back to Ray. She's in the lane. Her shot's partially blocked by Montgomery, but an offensive rebound to Gardner, and she lays it up and in, and 6 quick points by Logan Elm. The lead is now 16. Sydney Carpenter with the basketball. Her shot from about 15. Rebound fought for. Abby Thompson, I think, is going to bring a jump ball, and it should be Jackson possession arrow.
Really good effort there by Abby going to the floor, and the alternating possession in Jackson's favor, so they'll keep the ball right by their basket.
Lauren Walburn will replace Abby. Inbounds from Sydney Carpenter goes to Lil Mapes in the lane. Tried to get it right back to Sydney, and there's a steal by Petty. Petty to Ray. Ray in the lane, and the ball is knocked out of bounds with good hustle there by Lillian Mapes. It will be Logan Elm basketball. Palin Ray will take triggered in for the Lady Braves. The lead has gone from 10 to 16 quickly. Inbounds goes to Gardner. She gets a shot up quickly, is fouled. It didn't go. That foul's going to go against Sydney Carpenter. Be only her second, but the problem, Pete Wilson, it's the fourth team foul for the Iron Ladies. So with 6:22 to go, Logan Elm will be in a bonus situation. First free throw by Gardner, bounces off, no good. I guess our hope there is they can't make free throws.
Well, if they could hit the threes, you think they could hit some free
Yeah,
throws.
and they're 8-1 for a reason. Second free throw is good. 37-20. It's been 7 straight points for Logan Elm. Expanded that 10-point lead after 3 quarters.
Logan Elm pulls back.
They're in their 2-3 zone. Extended 2-3 zone. They love to trap you out near midcourt. Sydney Carpenter, ball is kicked by Ingram. It will be Jackson basketball.
She's done that several times. She must have played soccer.
Along with Sid and Lillian Mapes, and a lot of good soccer players usually out there in girls basketball. Pass over to Walburn on the right wing. She splits 2 defenders, kicks it across to Lillian Mapes. She drives it in and makes the shot. Good pass by Lauren Walburn again. 37-22, Iron Ladies down by 15. Shot by Ingram, no, she drives the baseline. Her 15-footer, no good. Lauren Walburn with the rebound. Jackson trying to cut into this lead. Gets it over to Sydney Carpenter. Sydney right here in front of us on the left side, into the lane, kicks it over to Saunders. Her jump shot bounces around and in. How many times tonight, Pete, have the Iron Ladies had the ball halfway down and come back out? Ingram, baseline again. Her shot partially blocked, out of bounds. Should be Logan Elm basketball. Peyton Carpenter reports to the scorer's table. She'll replace Lakin. Give our freshman a breather. Inbounds is stolen by Lil Mapes. Lil pushing it down the floor. Wants to lay it up and in. And what does she do best, Pete? She steals the basketball.
And she finishes. That's even better.
She now is in double figures for the Iron Ladies with 11 points. 37-24. Jackson refusing to go away in this contest. Long 3 is taken. Oh my gosh, does that one hurt? Gillian Savage, who's been outstanding tonight for Logan Elm, buries a deep 3 from the right wing, and the lead is back to 16. Peyton Carpenter on the baseline, gets it over to Montgomery. Back out top to Sister Sid. She's at the top of the key. Long 3 attempt. Halfway in and out again. Comes out. Lillian Mapes with the rebound, and she is fouled. Not of the shooting variety. That foul goes against Petty, and that'll be her 4th. First player with 4 fouls in tonight's contest. 40-24. Iron Ladies down 16. Inbounds comes to Peyton Carpenter. Over to Sister Sid. She wants to drive down the lane. She finds an opening. Her shot's up and good. Good drive to the basket. Sydney Carpenter now with 6. Iron Ladies down 14. Petty with the basketball. Throws it cross court to Savage. Long 3 by Ingram. No good. Rebound comes down to Peyton Carpenter. 17-point lead is down to 14. Let's see if the Iron Ladies can cut into that. There's a steal. The steal is by Groff. Over to Ingram. Ingram's fouled before the shot, but it will be of the 2-shot variety since the Iron Ladies are in, Logan Elm is in the bonus situation. Be the 3rd foul called against Sydney Carpenter. Kiki Ingram, 22 points, 3 assists, 3 steals per game. So we've mentioned 20-point per game scorers in girls basketball. It's or in boys basketball is unique. We have held her to 4. 2 free throws coming her direction. First one's off the front of the rim, no good. Peach can kind of tell she's just a little flustered tonight offensively, even though Logan Elm has that 14-point lead.
Well, she expects more of herself than that.
I think so. Second free throw hits the bottom of the net. She has 5. The lead is now 15, 41-26. Jackson has the ball over to Walburn. Tries to feed it inside to Saunders, off the fingertips of Logan Elm. Jackson basketball on the baseline. Remember, Jackson Ironman tomorrow night. Alexander comes right here to Jackson High School. We had Coach Morrow on at halftime, hoping to get a big fan turnout. Iron Ladies get it inbounds. Long 3 by Sydney Carpenter. She buries it. The lead is back to 12. She now has 9. Long 3 by Ingram, no good. Her frustrating night shooting continues. There is a foul going over the back of an Iron Lady. I think that is Kennedy Groff. That'll be the third team foul. Quickly, Lila Mapes comes back on the floor for Jackson. It's only 2 team fouls, I guess, for Logan Elm. 41-29, 3.5 minutes to go in the contest. Starting 5 on the floor for Coach Carpenter. High post to Montgomery, back to Mapes here on the wing. She is double team, ball knocked out of bounds. It'll be Jackson basketball. Substitution coming in will be Gardner, will replace Petty. Walburn will take it out of bounds. Into Sydney Carpenter, starting to get things going offensively here in the fourth quarter. Nice pass to Montgomery at the top of the key, over to Mapes. Thinks about the shot, but here is Saunders. Her drive down the baseline, had a good look. Shot just didn't go. Palin Ray, shot off the glass, no good. Lauren Walburn, she has a handful of rebounds also tonight. Over to Carpenter. Down the lane, nice move. Her shot's up and good, and the Iron Ladies are back within 10. And a quick timeout is called by Coach Carpenter. Let's see if it's of the 1 minute variety. I think it will be. It is. So with 2 minutes, 43 seconds to go in this contest, Logan Elm 41, Jackson 31. We'll be right back.
Robotic surgery.
Dave's & Son Cleaning Service wants you to know that there is a simple solution to all your cleaning needs. Call Dave's & Son Cleaning Service at 286-4280. No, really, that's the solution. They don't cut corners, they clean them.
Your 401k is likely one of your most important assets. Edward Jones can help you understand how your retirement assets fit into your entire retirement picture. Contact me, Chad Niddle, your Jackson Edward Jones financial advisor, at 740-286-4872.
ERA Martin & Associates is your local connection to buying and selling real estate. They have a team of great agents ready to help you not only find a property, but actually buy it. There are a lot of steps involved in buying or selling real estate, and it's important to work with an agent you trust to guide you through. ERA Martin & Associates, with offices in Jackson and Wellston, wishing all of our local athletes great success.
A special thanks to Henderson's Western Store for sponsoring our ground camera. Your support helps make all of this possible. Thank you, Henderson's.
Live on Global Media Sports YouTube.
Jackson trying to cut into that 10-point lead. It's been a long time since we've been to single digits.
You've been watching the Jackson Sports Network.
Pushes it right back open. Still with a chance here.
Different look defensively, full court man-to-man pressure. Petty being guarded closely by Peyton Carpenter. She's between the circles. Peyton working her. Now she makes her pick up her dribble. Ball knocked out of her hands. Fought for by Lil Mapes. And I think a whistle's going to go against Petty. If so, it'll be her 5th. It is. And foul is going to go against Kimmy Petty. She is struggling tonight. One of the really outstanding players. Oh, wait a second. They called that against Lil Mapes?
I guess they did. That it was a different number 1, Dan.
No. Now they're both ones were fighting for it, Lillian Mapes and Kimmy Petty, and that foul is going to go against Petty. There's some confusion on the floor, but that is her 5th foul. She fouls out. Jackson will have the basketball.
Well, normally they go over and personally tell the coach, even though he knows that's 5 fouls, and they haven't done that yet.
Actually, see, the official just said foul on number 1. Both ones were fighting for the basketball. Coach for Logan Elm doesn't seem very happy with the call. But Jackson basketball down 10, 2:22 to go in the contest. Sid Carpenter across midcourt. Over to Mapes, right in front of the Jackson bench. Gets it to Montgomery. Back to Sydney Carpenter. She buried her last 3. Now over to Walburn. She's being pressured there by Ingram. Ingram comes up with the attempted steal, but back in the hands of Sydney Carpenter to Walburn. Walburn at the elbow. Her jump shot's up and good, and the Iron Ladies only down 8. 41-33. First points in the contest for Lauren Walburn, but second and third, but boy, did it come in a big time, and a quick timeout is called by Logan Elm. Iron Ladies still in this basketball game. 1:46 to go here in the 4th. Timeout on the floor. We'll be back in just 1 minute.
Attention welders, millwrights, and construction laborers. Join a locally family-owned
Need furniture, appliances, electronics, mattresses? Jackson's Rent to Own has you covered. No credit checks, flexible payment plans, and fast delivery, so you can enjoy what you want when you want it. From big screen TVs to comfy sofas, brand name washers and dryers, and now a great selection of tires to keep you rolling. We make it easy to own the things you love. Come see us today at Jackson's Rent to Own, 427 East Main Street, where you get more for your money and a smile with every deal.
It's time to rent to own.
At Apple City Wholesalers in Jackson, you'll never pay retail. Score 40 to 70% off name brand items, usually 50 to 60% or more. Don't miss their popular Facebook Live sales Sunday through Thursday at 5 p.m. featuring 60 to 70 items each night, all brand new or priced lower than in-store prices. From tools and toys to fashion and home.
Buy, rent to own. Live on Totally Buy, Rent to Own.
Forcing Logan Elm to take another timeout.
You've been watching the Jackson Sports Network, brought to you by Rent to Own, live on Total Media Sports YouTube.
Man-to-man defense. They've had a variety of defenses tonight, holding a team that averages 62 points a game to 41 at this point in the contest. Inbounds comes to Ray, really pressured by Sydney Carpenter. Now they get over to Groff. She's picked up by Lauren Walburn. Iron Ladies have had to pick up the pressure. There's going to be a whistle and a foul, and I think it's going to go against Lakin Saunders. It should put Gardner at the free throw line with 2 foul shots coming her way.
Gardner's 1 of 2 from the foul line as those statistics become important here. Logan Elm trying to put the game away from the foul line.
Iron Ladies need some free throw misses. First one is good. That first one's always a big one. Makes that second one a little bit easier. Malia Gardner makes her first. She now has 4 points in the contest. Lead is back at 9. That one bounces around and goes in. 10-point lead. Jackson with the basketball. 1 minute, 30 seconds to go in this contest. Sydney Carpenter over on the wing to Mapes. Down in the corner to Walburn. She thought about a 3. Defense picked up on her. Back to Walburn. Long 3 attempt. Needed to go. It's going to come up short. Iron Ladies come down with the defensive rebound. Montgomery. Long 3 by Carpenter. Oh, halfway in and out. Rebound by Saunders. Gets the shot up. Let's see if they give her 2. Good offensive board by the freshman. And it's going to be 2 free throws coming her direction. Couple good offensive boards there, Pete, to keep it alive.
Right, Iron Ladies never say die in this one. Got to say that, to their credit.
Free throw by Lakin Saunders. That one will not go. She gets one more, 43-33. 1:08 to go in the contest. Peyton Carpenter comes to scorer's table. Coming for the shooter. Lakin gets one more. Coach Carpenter kind of doing offense-defensive substitutions. This free throw off the rim, no good. Long rebound comes down to Ingram. Kiki Ingram throws it across court to Ray. They can be very patient here. They have the 10-point lead. We are under 1 minute to go in this contest. Back to Kiki. Kiki pressured by Sydney. They've played a lot of basketball through the years. There's a steal by Walburn. Off the double team, gets it over to Lil Mapes. She goes up stronger. Shot won't go in. And the Iron Ladies had a good look there and are forced to foul on the missed shot. Sydney Carpenter is going to be whistled on the foul. That'll be her fourth. They take the long walk, and Gardner will be at the free throw line. She had just hit 2 in a row. 44 seconds left in the contest. Both teams in bonus situation now. First free throw is good. Malia Gardner, a junior. As we said, they needed to miss free throws for the Ironmen to get in farther into this contest. So far, they've made, I think, the last 4. Another one by Gardner. Off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound, Walburn. Lauren pushes it past midcourt. Top of the key. Over to Sydney Carpenter. Long 3 attempt off the rim. No good. Rebound fought hard for. It's on the ground. Good hustle there by Saunders. She gets it over to Carpenter. And I think Lakin Saunders was fouled before she could make the pass to Sydney. Foul's going to go against Kiki Ingram. And we'll see who's at the foul line. Nope, it's Sid Carpenter. It was after the pass. Good hustle there by Lakin Saunders to get the ball to Sydney, and then Sydney was fouled on the drive. First free throw, bounces around, will not go. Adlin Stone reports on the floor for the Iron Ladies. Second free throw by Sydney. This one goes in. 44-34, 27 seconds left. Peyton Carpenter, Adlin Stone, full court pressure here by our Iron Ladies. Stone chasing, and she is going to foul Kennedy Groff. They'll take the long walk, and Kennedy will get 2 free throws.
Well, Adlin Stone into the game.
Knew her role there, didn't she?
She took care of it very quickly with a push in the back.
Iron Lady JV team was defeated tonight, but Adlin played very well in that contest. 25 seconds to go. Kennedy Groff
has not been to the foul line yet tonight.
Free throw off the front of the rim. She hit a 3 to start things for Logan Elm, then hit a 3 to start the third quarter for Logan Elm. Been a solid player for them. Saunders, Carpenter back on the floor. Sydney Carpenter, that is. Second free throw is good by Groff. Jackson down 11, 25 seconds. Lil Mapes crosses over. Back to Montgomery, over to Carpenter. Down in the corner to Saunders. Her long jump shot, no good, off the hands of the Lady Braves. It'll be Jackson basketball with 14 seconds underneath their basket. Lil Mapes will trigger it in for the Iron Ladies. To Saunders, there's a steal by Ingram. She gets the steal, takes it the length of the floor, lays it up and in. And that'll about do it tonight for our Jackson Iron Ladies. 5 seconds, 3 seconds. They're going to let the clock run out. Lakin Saunders does throw one up from 3. It's no good. But the final score of tonight's contest is the Logan Elm Lady Braves 47, our Jackson Iron Ladies 34. We're going to take a timeout. We will talk with head coach Chad Carpenter and stats by Mr. Pete Wilson. A lot still to come tonight, but final score tonight is Logan Elm Lady Braves 47, Jackson Iron Ladies 34. Stay with us, folks. There'll be more postgame on the way.
Home, it's your sanctuary. It's pajamas at noon and cookies in the oven. It's fingerprints on the wall and heights measured.
Need furniture, appliances, electronics, mattresses? Jackson's Rent to Own has you covered. No credit checks, flexible payment plans, and fast delivery, so you can enjoy what you want when you want it. From big screen TVs to comfy sofas, brand name washers and dryers, and now a great selection of tires to keep you rolling. We make it easy to own the things you love. Come see us today at Jackson's Rent to Own, 427 East Main Street, where you get more for your money and a smile with every deal.
It's time to rent to own.
Apple City Wholesalers in Jackson, you'll never pay retail. Score 40 to 70% off name brand items, usually 50 to 60% or more. Don't miss their popular Facebook Live sales Sunday through Thursday at 5 p.m. featuring 60 to 70 items each night, all brand new or priced lower than in-store prices. From tools and toys to fashion and home goods, you'll save big. Like and follow Apple City Wholesalers on Facebook or stop by in person. Apple City Wholesalers, your budget-friendly shopping destination.
When your vehicle or semi finds itself stuck on the road, call the rescue team at Angles Garage and Wrecker Service located at 10992 Chillicothe Pike in Jackson. Call Angles Garage and Wrecker Service at 577-3636. Let's hook up.
Step into the charm of Archinetti's, located in a beautiful 1800s colonial-style house at 181 East Main Street in Jackson. Open Tuesday through Saturday with 3 daily off-the-menu lunch and dinner specials. Archinetti's prides itself in providing you with a fresh and delicious homemade meal each and every time. Archinetti's, where history meets great food.
Good people bring good people.
At Buckeye Construction and Restoration, it's the foundation of our projects and our company. VCR offers competitive salaries, professional development opportunities, and an employee referral bonus program. Visit VCRMCO.com to apply. VCR, preserving our history with the hands of craftsmen.
This factory has walls, but there's no ceiling.
Here, my ideas matter.
Join a team where you can use your unique talents to grow both personally and professionally. Apply today at belisiofoods.com/careers. That's BELLISIO foods.com/careers.
Ryan Moore Construction specializes in turnkey construction, room additions, kitchen and bathroom remodels, as well as residential and commercial roofing. They also do silicone and acrylic roof coverings. Call today for a free estimate, 740-418-6140.
Dave's & Son Cleaning Service wants you to know that there is a simple solution to all your cleaning needs. Call Dave's & Son Cleaning Service at 286-4280. No, really, that's the solution. They don't cut corners, they clean them.
Your 401k is likely one of your most important assets. Edward Jones can help you understand how your retirement assets fit into your entire retirement picture. Contact me, Chad Niddle, your Jackson Edward Jones financial advisor, at 740-286-4872.
ERA Martin & Associates is your local connection to buying and selling real estate. They have a team of great agents ready to help you not only find a property, but actually buy it. There are a lot of steps involved in buying or selling real estate, and it's important to work with an agent you trust to guide you through. ERA Martin & Associates, with offices in Jackson and Wellston, wishing all of our local athletes great success.
A special thanks to Henderson's Western Store for sponsoring our ground camera. Your support helps make all of this possible. Thank you, Henderson's. Craving bold flavor, Hometown Hibachi grows up sizzling steak, chicken, shrimp, and more with rice.
Your home for Jackson Ironladies basketball. Mix 96, WKOV-FM, Oak Hill.
We're back here at Jackson High School Gymnasium. Crowd working their way out. A holiday crowd here as we're in the middle of the holiday season, obviously. And that will be the final contest of 2025 for our Jackson Ironladies. They come up a little bit short tonight, but boy, the effort was certainly there, taking on a very impressive 8-1 Logan Elm Lady Braves basketball team. Down 17-4 after one quarter, and then believe it or not, the last three quarters, the Iron Ladies 30, Logan Elm 30, and they hung around, got up to single digits in that fourth quarter, but Logan Elm does what they do all year long, and that's make some shots when they have to. This is a Logan Elm team that averages 62 to 63 points per contest. Iron Ladies held them to 47 tonight. Some of the things I think Coach Carpenter can be proud of, the fact his Iron Ladies did not quit. They fought hard and come up a little bit short in tonight's contest. Let's take a look at future Iron Ladies games. Once again, it will go all the way to December 5th before their next contest as Gallia Academy will come to town. 5 days later, Washington Courthouse will get us back in Frontier Athletic Conference games, and those games are at home, and we will bring those to you, the Total Media, right here on 96.7. Tomorrow night, our Jackson Ironmen take the floor. Head coach Max Morrow on at halftime talking about tomorrow night's contest with Alexander. The Jackson Ironmen, right at the moment, 6-1 on this season, coming off a nice win down at Minford, winning by a score of 65-37. They now have 5 straight home contests. Tuesday night, that's tomorrow night, Alexander comes to town. Saturday night will be a big one as Uniota comes here to Jackson High School. 2 of the top teams in all the Southeastern District. Uniota 6-1 on their season. Their only loss was a nail-biter to Chillicothe. Then we will have Hillsboro, a Frontier Athletic Conference foe, followed by Wheelersburg. Yes, a lot of the same players that took Wheelersburg football all the way to the state championship contest game from football. I think Wheelersburg is only 2-0. They've had to cancel a lot of games early on, but we're giving them time to get into basketball shape. They will be an outstanding foe. And then what is perceived to be one of the very top teams in Frontier Athletic Conference, Chillicothe. So fun games on the way here for our Jackson Ironmen, but come out tomorrow night and watch them take on Alexander. We're going to take one more quick timeout. Remember, we will have a chance to talk with Coach Chad Carper, get his thoughts on the contest, and Pete Wilson is working hard on stats. We'll be right back with more Jackson Iron Lady basketball right here on 96.7.
Paisley Permanent Cosmetics is an upscale, modern, permanent makeup studio and training center specializing in brows, eyeliner, and lip blush. Whether you're an experienced artist looking to take your skills and business to the next level or someone looking for a career change, we offer training for everyone. Sign up to learn all of Paisley's permanent makeup techniques and business tips. Paisley Permanent Cosmetics is located above Miguel Christian Salon at 117 Burlington Road in Jackson. Message us on Facebook or text 740-418-2024 today.
Good people bring good people.
At Buckeye Construction and Restoration, it's the foundation of our projects and our company. What started in a garage with 2 people and a dream now employs over 100 with offices locally in Wellston, Waterford, and Cincinnati. BCR offers competitive salaries, professional development opportunities, and an employee referral bonus program. Join one of the fastest growing companies in the Midwest by calling 833-775-1595 or visit bcrmco.com to apply. BCR, preserving our history with the hands of craftsmen.
Iron City Implement at the corner of Broadway and Water Streets in Jackson is your one-stop spot for keeping your life on track and moving. Whether it's home or commercial, Iron City Implement has you covered with quality Napa brand auto parts and more. They have all the tools to make that job easier and done right. Milwaukee-powered tools, gas-powered generators, tools and parts and products you may have never even thought you needed. Need a special part you just can't seem to find anywhere else? There's a good chance that you'll find it at Iron City Implement.
Robotic surgery, advanced imaging, cutting-edge cancer care, and integrated telehealth. These are several state-of-the-art technologies available at Holzer Health System. Our game-changing advancements provide quality outcomes, which means you return to living your life sooner. With innovative technologies close to home, we are taking local health care to the next level. When it comes to your health, think Holzer first.
You're listening to Jackson Iron Ladies basketball on Mix 96, WKOV-FM, Oak Hill.
Well, we're back here at Jackson High School Gymnasium, and we are joined with head coach of the Jackson Iron Ladies, Mr. Chad Carpenter. And Coach, gosh, this one feels a little bit like your last game, taking on outstanding team and playing them about as tough as you can and just coming up a little short.
Yeah, I mean, you know, obviously the results are not what we wanted there, but as far as the effort from the girls go, we are all super proud. I think, what did we lose the second half? Last 3 quarters, we lost by 2 points.
I had us 30-30.
Even, okay,
yeah,
even the last.
We get the first 2 points in the contest, and then they run off a 17-2 run and open up a 13-point lead, and the game ends up 13 points. So we tie them 30-30, one of the very best girls teams in all the district. It is something to hang your hat on that.
Yeah, on the Max Preps rankings right now, they're the #1 team in the district, and you know, we reminded the girls that you just went toe-to-toe with them for 4 quarters, you know, but kudos to them, and that's what we said. You know, good teams find different ways to win. We were able to limit their what we felt were their two best players. We did a fantastic job on them. But they had other kids step up. So, hats off to them and those girls that, that stepped up in the moments that they had. But, I really felt like our girls battled. I thought our toughness, winning the first half on Saturday is a little different than doing what we did in the second half, because I thought we could have folded early on and we didn't.
We didn't absolutely at all. And you know what? They had a lot of zone trap press on you. I thought we handled pressure tonight a little better than we had in the previous part of this season.
Yeah, I don't know what it ended up, but I think we only had one more. I think we were 8 turnovers at halftime. I don't know what it finished up, but I didn't feel like we had a ton of them. I mean, there were, some that happened at the wrong time, but looks like we had 15 turnovers and we turned them over 16 times. So
I did a good job getting the ball in the middle of Jalen Montgomery.
Yeah, Jalen does a great job at eating up that space, and she's an excellent passer. So, and she was more aggressive. We're trying to get her to shoot the basketball more, and she did. And
she rebounded tremendous tonight. Double figures in rebounds. Pete's working on stats, but she had 7 or 8 early in the contest. So she had an outstanding game, your senior there. I thought some of your players off the bench gave you quality minutes today.
They did. Abby Thompson played well and used her length, on defensively. Peyton did a good job. She's another smart player that plays good and is always in a good position on the defensive end as well.
Lexi Hughes, big bucket for you.
Lexi Hughes, big bucket.
Yes.
Got her in there at the end of the quarter to actually play some defense, but, she did what she needed to do and attack the rim. Yeah.
No question about it there. It was a great effort. It's a shame it's our last game in 2025, but a new year, and let's take the 2 quarters from last game and the last 3 quarters of this game, and we keep talking about this team improving. They're showing it.
Yeah, we're trying to get over the hump. We've talked a lot about how far we've progressed since last year, but just a minute ago in the locker room, we talked about how much better we've gotten since the beginning of this year. I don't know that we go toe-to-toe with the Logan Elm, in November. But, the girls, it's starting to bother them, or it's not starting to. I mean, they're actually bothered. They do expect to win.
That's not a bad thing.
It's not a bad thing at all. No. Those days of, just showing up and getting it over with are over.
Good thing for them. January 5th, our next contest. It'll be 2026. That's amazing to hear that number, isn't it? Gallia comes to town, and then 5 days later, Washington Courthouse, we get back in FAC action.
Yeah, Gallia, we're going to go get a look at them at Ironton tomorrow night, and then obviously we've already seen Courthouse over there. I think we lost by 3 first time around.
Right.
So, we beat them over here last year, late in the season, and hopefully we get a repeat performance of that.
Got to say this last thing, stat-wise, this team comes into tonight's contest averaging 62 points. You hold them at 47.
Yeah, again, I thought our defensive effort was fantastic tonight. So, if we'd have made some more shots here and there, maybe it's a different game. But, you can't just because you hold them doesn't mean you're going to win. They're a good team. So,
Coach Chad Carpenter, Happy New Year. Go Bucks.
Happy
we
New
will
Year.
talk to you in the next year.
Look forward to it. Go Iron Ladies.
Thanks so much for Coach Chad Carpenter coming up and chatting with us tonight. We always appreciate him doing that, and very proud, and he should be, of his young ladies tonight, as they had no quit in them tonight, Pete Wilson.
Absolutely not. I thought he made a very good point, given the prowess of this Logan Elm team, given what's happened to the Iron Ladies a couple times, when they faced a lot of pressure and they're down. A lot of I could see why he you suspect, well, shoot, this one's going to get away from us. Never really did. At one point in this game, it was 20-6, and you thought, oh boy, they are really good, and what's the score going to be? And Jackson won the game from the time it was 20-6. You don't get a W for that, but you do get an E for effort, as they really left it all out there on the court tonight, and you never can be disappointed with that. Looking at the stats now for Logan Elm, 47 points. Remember, they score 62 normally against a tough schedule. They do have balanced scoring. Palin Ray had 12 points. Gillian Savage had 11 points.
That's off the bench. She was a big factor in tonight's game.
Had 3 of those 3-pointers that they had. Kimmy Petty, one of their big scorers, only had 2. Kimmy Ingram, normally their leading scorer, only 7 points tonight. So 9 points between Petty and Ingram. So mission accomplished as far as trying to hold down their top scorers. Kennedy Groff, who usually scores well as 2, she had 7 points tonight. Melina Gardner, I thought, had an excellent game, especially on the board. She had 6 points. And they
made free throws down the stretch when they needed them.
They did, and Haley Thomas off the bench, or Timmons rather, off the bench with 2 points. For Jackson, Lillian Mapes 11 points, Sydney Carpenter 12 points. Both of those top players for Jackson, who they really count on to play well if they're going to have a chance, did. And they certainly had the effort. Carpenter 12, Mapes 11. Lauren Walburn had 3 points. Jalen Montgomery, who was just a bear in their rebounding, also contributed 6 points. Lakin Saunders played a lot, did not score. As you said, Dan, Lexi Hughes off the bench with 2 points. Abby Thompson looked some good with some 3 offensive rebounds off the bench. Peyton Carpenter also with a rebound off the bench. And late in the game, Adeline Stone also got in a few minutes as well. Team-wise, Jackson 15 out of 56 from the field, and boy, we saw a lot of misses that were near makes.
We banged around the inside of the rim too many times when the ball came out.
Right. I know that Jackson has not scored a lot of points this year. I know they're not known as an offensive team, but they really had some bad luck on the shooting.
Yes.
I think it was just that. It was one of those nights, and when you only lose by 13 and you're down by 8 as you're going down the stretch, boy, that really could have made a difference. Jackson, Dan, only 1 of 16 from three-point land. You hit 3 more of those, and it's a different game.
Yes, it is.
That's only 25%. Actually, Logan Elm did not shoot that well, really, overall. 15 out of 45 for 33%, but 9 3-pointers tonight out of 27.
It seemed like every time we kept itching closer to them, they hit a big 3.
Yeah, they had 9 of them all together, and give them credit, even though they didn't shoot as well from the perimeter in the second half. Give Jackson credit for that by the fact they put on the defensive pressure. Logan Elm passes the ball so well, whether it's in transition or in the half court. They find the open girl, and they have more than one player who can put it in there. Logan Elm 9 of 16 from the foul line. Jackson once again hurt from the foul line. Didn't get to the foul line that much, but only 3 of 10 when they were there. Rebounding, though, that is kind of like often a stat of effort. 33 rebounds for Jackson tonight, 31 for Logan Elm. Montgomery with 12 rebounds. Walburn had 7 in her support. Gardner led Logan Elm with 10. And here's another big stat that's a good one for Jackson. After all the turnovers against Alexander that cost them the game there, they go even with Logan Elm in turnovers, 16-16. Not that you're necessarily happy with 16 turnovers, but they forced Logan Elm also into 16 turnovers, so the turnover was a wash. So Jackson, in effort, rebounding, and taking care of the ball, really pretty good performance tonight.
Well, thank you, Pete Wilson. Reed told me here, our best board op around the town, to be back here tomorrow night, Pete, so can you be here?
We will be here.
Jackson Ironman basketball tomorrow night. Alexander comes to town, and so will Total Media and 96.7. Pete and I will bring that game to you, but we'd sure love to see you here in the stands. But for the final score tonight, it is your Jackson Ironman falling to defeat to an 8-1, now a 9-1 Logan Elm girls basketball team by a score of 47-34. So for Pete, Dan, and everybody out there, we'll see you tomorrow night.
Thanks for watching Jackson Sports Network, brought to you by and owned by Sports Network.
Yeah, I don't know if I